Alright, silence in the ranks. Alright, man. Everyone can hear me?
Yes.
Sweet. Alright. Sorry, man, it took so long. Silence in the ranks, please. Thank you. Alright, man. So, that was Shiloh. Huzzah. Thank you all for coming. This took a lot of time to put together, but seeing you all gather here and already hearing good feedback, I can say it was well worth it. We sat down to it a couple of months ago. We wrote the scripts, as you know, for the previous reenactments, and yes, I think we can say we succeeded. Parker?
Hello?
Parker, please take stage.
Absolutely. Ooh, even a little podium. Look at that. Ooh, here we go. All right, everyone. Well, that concludes the event. I think we can all agree between anyone who came to it this weekend and last weekend. Phenomenal work. With all that hard work, there comes a few people that we need to mention and recognise. First and foremost, the whole admin team. There's a lot of guys that have been sitting, eyes in the sky. They've been giving up their time to play with their units to, make our experience better. So to all the admin team, I couldn't name you all if I tried, but all of you, awesome job. Thank you for, as I say, giving up your time to help us there. Again, we can't, ever do these events without mentioning the name behind me, Sir Knight. What a hero of the community and of the European side especially. I don't think there's anyone better in that sense for organising these events. So Sir Knight, I salute you, sir. Thank you very much. But special shout out for this event in particular. There's been one name, I guess you could call him the unsung hero, the puppet master behind the, pulling the strings. Sergeant Andrew Walsh, you here?
Please take stage, Andrew.
Yeah, come up here, man. Come up here. For anyone who doesn't know, this guy has put in literally days of effort. Without this guy, we wouldn't all literally be standing here right now. It's an incredible workload he took on himself, and it's really hard to put into words just how much he's done. There's big admin teams that work on this, but this guy is next level, honestly. So if I can, I'd like to invite Andrew to say a few words, because, well, you're a fucking hero, dude. Huzzah.
Thank you. I'm a little surprised by this opportunity. Thank you all for attending the reenactment of Shiloh, and it is a reenactment, so there have to be some rules and some script. I know that not all of you like being scripted, but since this is a reenactment and not a free-to-play battle, we try to put up a script which gives still some free room for the generals and the battalion commanders, and also artillery skirmishers and so on. Being this reenactment for the Shiloh battle, I hope you agree that we should all remember those men who actually fought that very battle and died for it. Some men, probably mostly some of those guys were teenagers, even kids, and they paid with their lives in this battle, fighting for what they believed. And I think it was a great opportunity to remember those guys with reenacting this battle. So thank you all for being here and for making this actually work. Only with this community and a large interest could this be something that actually worked. And yeah, I'm all spoken up. I would give back to Knight or Parker. I don't know the script for this one.
Thank you, Andrew.
Yeah, thank you.
Huzzah to Andrew.
Yes,
Thank you. Thank you. Still have some other ideas for the next battle.
Alright. Parker, you have anything to add?
No, I think Andrew mentioned it there as well. Last but not least, everybody here, again, thank you. We've done this twice now, 2 weekends, in a row. This weekend, especially Easter weekend, this is a kind of a fitting weekend to finish it on. It's a nice way to finish the event. Yeah, thank you all for coming. I think it was awesome both weekends, but this weekend especially, we kind of stepped it up in terms of organisation and whatnot. So, awesome job, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes. Parker already mentioned it. Silence. Parker already mentioned it, but I would like just to name a few individuals who played a special role in putting this together, starting off with Parker himself, who managed our public relations and communication with all invited regiments. And, well, if your commanding officers received invitations over 2 months ago, that was all thanks to him, and he managed all of that. I would like to also give a shout out to Koto, Andrew, as well as Victor and Comrade, who performed admin duties this week and last week. Without them flying in the air and helping the generals, it would go a lot more chaotic. And then the generals. So for this week it was Danny commanding the CSA and Dragon for the USA. Eugene's, I know it's... Gentlemen, look around you and see how many faces you see. Basically two men managing nearly 300 people. That's a huge task. So give a shout out to them. All right. I would also like to mention UEC as our host this weekend. Thank you, gentlemen, for being so good, such a great partners to the Historical Roles event, for putting this together as our co-hosts, and thank you for the server as well. And last but not least, he's probably in the air watching us all, Asgardian Eagle from Battleline Network. There will be a movie of this event, probably in 2 or 3 weeks' time, so you all will find yourself there. Huzzah to Eagle for putting this together. All right. That will be all from me. One last artistical bit from Parker, and we'll be rounding up.
Wonderful, thank you. Oh, I almost forgot. Hinku, did we follow the script?
Let me take a look. Where's my line? Hurry up! We followed the script, boys.
I died too much.
Silence.
Alright, boys.
I lost my
Those of you who remember Fredericksburg, we had a little poem to end. We have the same again, a poem by Herman Melville. You'll probably recognise his name as the author of Moby Dick. He also wrote a series of poems, you know, through living through the Civil War. So, this one is entitled Shiloh, a Requiem. Alright? Skimming lightly, wheeling still, the swallows fly low. Over the field in clouded days, forest field of Shiloh. Over the field where April rain solaced the parched ones stretched in pain. Through the pause of night that followed the Sunday fight around the church of Shiloh. The church so lone, the log-built one, that echoed to many a parting groan. And natural prayer of dying foemen mingled there. Foemen at morn, but friends at eve. Fame or country least their care. What like a bullet can undeceive? But now they lie low, while over them the swallows skim, and all is hushed at Shiloh. Thank you again, gentlemen. Huzzah and yee.
Happy Easter. Happy Easter. God go with you, man. Wish you a good Sunday. Dismissed.
Can't have it.
Vamos, ataco!